Welcome back to Ardor Updates. I'm your host, Crypto Demetrius. Thanks for joining for the February and early March 2019 edition. Before starting with the updates, take a quick moment to subscribe to the Ardor channel. Also, remember to check this video description for links to learn more about these updates. As always, this video was sponsored by Jelurida. February started with the exciting news that MRV777's Ardor Lite app was added to the Apple Store. Now, all iPhones and iPads have access to a simplified version of this Ardor wallet. Find the download links on the ardorplatform.org site, or simply search the App or Google Store for Ardor Lite. Shortly after MRV777's success with the Ardor Lite app, community member AAJAJI_M decided to make it easier for new devs to join the community by releasing ArdorJS wrappers. JavaScript wrappers for all of the platform's 250 APIs, which are now on the Ardor and Nxt group GitHub. S. Hugo continued the hashtag ArdorInsights infographics. You can now find each of these ArdorInsights slides available on the Ardor platform site. They're available for anyone to use for educational purposes. Last for the community this month, Toshk is looking for volunteers to participate in testing for a new messaging app concept based on Ardor. Learn more by joining Slack and checking out the community projects page. Moving on, Jelurida made two big announcements. First, there was a relaunch of the new Forging Rewards program for Ardor and Nxt to incentivize more nodes to come online. Now, in addition to the typical transaction fees, Jelurida has committed to awarding 2,200 euros per month to the Forging network for the next 3 months. A random forging node is being selected every 10 blocks to receive 20 Ignis tokens. The reward is valid for Ardor and Nxt forging nodes, and you can find the instructions for how to opt into this optional reward program in the official announcement on Jelurida's website. Most recently, the company announced a new roadmap for Ardor, Ignis, and Nxt. Major highlights for Ardor before the end of 2019 include plans for full nodes on Android devices, the launch of pruning on testnet and mainnet, Ardor integration with a hardware wallet, child chain controls, and the launch of a next-generation wallet prototype. For more details on plans for 2019 and ongoing research projects, head over to the roadmap on Jelurida's website. Moving away from major announcements, it was also a great month for Ardor in terms of media coverage. Coin Bureau, the respected rating agency which feeds into Binance, upgraded Ardor's rating to an 8 out of 10. Coin Bureau also put out an extensive interview with Jelurida's co-founder and developer for Ardor and Nxt, Lior Yaffe. CoinRivet wrote up several articles on proof of stake and scalability, where Next's proof of stake and Ardor's child chains received extensive coverage. An article from Coin Codex noted Nxt as the best performing ICO in history, and a separate article on CoinSwitch ranked Ardor number 3 on its list of most promising small projects of 2019. More specific to the work at Jelurida this past month, the team was busy with a number of events and outreach initiatives, most of which have been announced in the weekly wins each Friday on Jelurida's website. If you've been keeping up to date with those, you'll recognize most of the updates in the rest of this episode. One major announcement was that Jelurida has joined the Switzerland Global Enterprise, a loose-knit group of startups and corporations across Switzerland working together to promote Swiss companies and technology abroad. This provides a new level of legitimacy for the team, as they can now attend events with booths that say they're sponsored by the Swiss government. In other exciting news, the team managed to participate in events in 4 countries this month: Singapore, Spain, Bulgaria, and Israel. Check out the weekly wins for more information on each of those events. Of particular note this month, though, Lior attended several events in Israel and had the opportunity to give an 8-minute pitch during Tel Aviv Fintech Week. A few days later, Lior announced he had joined up with a local charitable donation specialist at the Good Dollar Hackathon to explore the idea of an ROI incentive model for nutritional eating to avoid diabetes in individuals with high blood sugar. And, as usual, Lior put out a few new blog posts as well. The final major initiative this month was the resource Roundup. There was an explosion of rating sites for cryptocurrencies in 2017 so that newcomers could understand what each product offering was. 2 years ago, there was a ton of excitement, and these sites were kept up to date by moderators and teams of analysts. In 2018, most of those sites noticeably stopped doing any research of their own. Many simply stopped updating their sites altogether. In the ashes of these old sites, new ones have been announced and gained prestige. It's essential for Jelurida, Ignis, Ardor, and Nxt to all be represented in these databases so that individuals and businesses can understand an accurate picture of the market offerings available to them. This problem is being addressed in a strategic manner. In Phase 1, several weeks were spent searching the internet for as many of these rating websites and crypto databases as possible, and notes were taken on the missing information. In Phase 2, the common information across each of these sites was evaluated and then collated into one reference document with a clear table of contents and section headings to help explain the technology. The project is now in Phase 3, which means each of the websites identified in Phase 1 are being contacted and sent the standard documentation created during Phase 2. This will be a slow process, as there are more than 25 websites that have been identified, and each one must be contacted individually with specific details per site. Anyways, that's it for this month's Ardor update. We had a chance to talk about the Ardor Lite app on the Apple's App Store and Google's Google Play Store. We discussed ArdorJS wrappers and looked at ArdorInsights. Then we briefly reviewed the new roadmap, the new Forging Rewards program, and Jelurida's recent outreach initiatives. Please like this video and subscribe to stay updated when new videos are released. Thanks for tuning in.